job.
Here in Minnesota.
Yeah, thanks for coming out.
Having some fun, watching some doubles. Can't say no to that.
No, and we've got like a great turnout. There's Chicago and you guys and just lots of people we don't normally get up here in the north.
All right, so looks like we're looking at EarlOfM and SNooFL here versus Yawagi.
Yeah, Chicago boys versus our hometown heroes. And Yawagi actually going PIBBA, Pickles and Nibba, the Doc and Pac-Man alter egos of Yeti and Swag.
G Willikers, Batman. Yeah, I saw them do some pretty nasty work there earlier.
And if you haven't seen it, it's somewhere in the Down B clips. There's some pretty nasty orange into fully charged forward smash nonsense and gimps with trampolines. They're a pretty nasty team. That being said,
all right, man. Yeah, he going straight in with the Dragon Punch.
Can't not. Frame 2. Got to use it.
All right, so we have two characters that are pretty lackluster on the tier list, being Pac-Man and Dr. Mario, going against two very viable characters, Lucina and Fox.
But fortunately for Dr. Mario and Pac-Man, doubles allows for some of the weaknesses to be overlooked of worse characters. So we'll see if they can put that to use.
Very much true. Let's see if the synergy of red team can overcome the tears of the blue team. But blue team putting Dr. Mario. Woo!
Oh no, this is not looking good for the red team off quick.
I think Dr. Mario is going to be the one in the emergency room after this game here.
Well, maybe he'll have some friends to help him out. But blue team off to a really quick start with that counter on the hydrant and just SD from Pac-Man.
Lucina just putting in work here with the sword, being the only character on the stage right now with a disjoint.
And importantly, blue team's had stage control almost the whole game. Red team's just fighting to get back to the center.
This is definitely looking like a platform fighter right here.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, what? Ooh. Oh, okay. So he's going to tech that, but then still get hit afterwards.
And this edge guard, normally I would like to see Pac-Man off to the side charging fruit and like being a stock tank, but he has no room to breathe.
Yeah, Chicago definitely came to play today. I hear a lot of whispers in the Chicago area that Minnesota, they're not a bunch of Smash players. They just play doubles and do their little cute team combos. But when Chicago can come to Minnesota and take down the best doubles teams that is what they're doing, Minnesota's not going to have anything to,
we'll see. If they're really serious about it, Yawagi might pull out the double Mega Man or Mega Man Toon Link. That changes things a little bit, but this is still quite a showing out of Red Team.
I definitely believe in losers bracket you see those. Maybe they could ride this team out here in winners, but it just looks like these characters being outclassed right now.
And they're just being smothered. Like, they've got no room to do any of the things that they might normally like to do.
Yeah, Smash was such a small stage. Not too much to work with here. Ooh. Oh, gee willikers. And Dr. Mario just barely living. Ooh. All right.
4 stocks to 1. Swag would have to make one heck of a comeback. I imagine we'll see a lot of planking, a lot of just biding his time.
Pac-Man actually is a pretty decent character when it comes to planking. Ooh. All right.
The trampoline will save that last one.
Trampoline. And yeah, he jumped down there. He didn't have any more. Your homeboy spiked him into it. Say it doesn't matter, bro. We got extra stocks.
And that up air will finish it. I don't know. That was very convincing from EarlOfM and SNooFL.
Bro, whatever they're selling, I'm buying it. That's how convincing that game was.
I mean, Yawagi bought it. They were all in.
They actually bought 2 copies. One of them is dead stock. Never left the box.
Got to keep it in mint condition to resell it later.
Okay, so hey, shout out to these transitions that we have here from my boys at Down B. Definitely have a lot of time on their hands to make these cool graphics. All right, moving along to game number 2, where we're expecting to see Red Team come alive here and show us why this Pac-Man and Dr. Mario have made it this far in bracket today.
And they just think it was all on them. They're sticking with Smashville, not a stage issue.
Yeah.
They just think they need a few changes.
Right. Up smash with Dr. Mario, always so menacing. I think with Dr. Mario's up smash, it comes down to the angle that it sends you at. Sometimes you can net some early kills if you're not too familiar with fighting against Dr. Mario. Speaking of angles,
coming down with that F smash, EarlOfM taking another early stock.
That might be some questionable DI there. It looked like he was going to live, and then he just pooped into the blast zone.
definitely trying to continue that edge guard. I don't think he saw it coming at all.
Ooh, all right. Getting the down tilt, stopping the dancing blade. Ooh.
I'm on point with these F smashes. I don't think he's missed one yet.
You said I definitely know where my C stick is. I know where A is. Ooh, okay. Jabbing him up, and he said, forget Fox. I'm going to get rid of this Lucina real quick.
Ooh, and I think there's no jump.
Man,
I think that's a dead
she's
EarlOfM.
not coming back. We're going to have to sue Dr. Mario for malpractice because Lucina did not recover there.
And now red team up a stock. Dr. Mario a bit precarious in percent, but
All right. Luckily for him, Lucina got the reverse hitbox. Ooh, okay. Takes it back onto the stage.
and yet he's still the aggressor with the Dr. Mario, letting Swags it back in camp a little bit.
At 105, this man has no fear. All right, got the down special. Just want to make it back to the stage barely. Who said Dr. Mario had a bad recovery? Look at that, man.
And just nonsense on the ledge.
Ooh,
There we go.
yeah.
Next
Not
Dr.
making it
Mario
back from
stock.
that one. All right, the dancing blades. It's going to up special right out of that. It's at that point where you start to wonder if your dancing blade is going to be worth it. If he's going to be able to up special out of it every time. Ooh, up smash on the platform.
Now with
Share stock coming in. All right, everybody's sitting in one stock, but Fox does have 87 damage. He's definitely going to be the targeted player here in this this last few minutes of the game.
Dr. Mario's still going in, though. He's the high percent on the red team. One of these stocks will change, and that'll be game-changing for that team.
That was a really good placement of the Hydrant. The Hydrant allowed Dr. Mario to make it back to the stage safely. Lucina can't just attack Dr. Mario because that's to worry about the Hydrant. Ooh, all right, that last hit's going to hit Lucina. Lucina's had enough of these tornadoes, man. Ooh.
That up special will take that stock, and now we get to see what Pac-Man and Doc can do in 2v1.
Ooh. All right, Lucina sitting at 39%.
I'm interested to see that the Dr. Mario is still the aggressor right now.
Man,
He's got the higher percent.
care. He's a madman.
I do appreciate that it's vitamins and fruit. Like, they're just trying to take care of you, man.
Oh, me. He wants to make sure she doesn't get scurvy.
Scurvy she pirate?
Hey, I'm pretty sure in those times, wherever the Fire Emblem guys are from, people get scurvy, dude.
And EarlOfM doing a great job. Up smash not quite taking it.
Almost killing on the other side of the stage. That one's going to get rid of it.
And the cross-up down special.
Amazing.
That is just very, very good edge guarding. And Awagi taking very fast stocks from them. Like, I felt like the pace of that game was a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Maybe that was to their advantage.
Got to speed things up.
And this will be best of 5. Looking forward to seeing where EarlOfM and SNooFL change. If they're sharing the opinion that I just had, I'd imagine they'd choose a wider base of a platform. That way they can have a bit more room to run around. They felt not smothered
I
in
could
the
see that.
SmackDown platform.
You definitely have some issues getting away from those two characters in that game, but we definitely saw what the game changer was. It was the aggression. All right, going to a stage such is Battlefield. Definitely gonna be able to slow down the space. You got more platforms to work it, a bigger stage, and then also you're gonna live longer because of those blast zones. So maybe we're not gonna see Lucina die from so many tornadoes in this game.
Yeah. The recovery, as long as she still got the jump, is actually pretty great.
Ooh. All right, we have Fox off the stage. He's gonna make it back. Ooh, got the friendly fire on that last hit of the dancing blade.
And it does look like Red Team's focusing on SNooFL, trying to get him off stage, trying to get an early gimp from the Fox.
Oh, gosh. Fox
So many hits.
98%.
Hydrant into back air into
Barely
free.
living. Oh, yeah. Fox definitely want to be careful near that hydrant. Ooh, Pac-Man losing that first stock.
Dr. Mario shortly after.
The doctor right after.
And we'll see. Awagi's going to have some work to do to catch this back up. Both at high percents, but there you go. That'll do it.
Yeah. Ooh. Just missing there.
And
that
up smashes for
going to send
days.
Lucina off of the stage. This is definitely what Lucina wants. I mean, we saw in that last game, Lucina almost died at 98 after the hit with an up smash. Here sitting at 130, not dying from that. Definitely would have been a different story on a stage like Smashville.
EarlOfM still being the aggressor at 150%. knowing that he can use that rage to his advantage.
Yeah, he's going to use the counter. Friendly fire, though. And if that was Marth, that was a dead Pac-Man.
That forward smash, so strong from both of them. But yeah, Tipper definitely would have been death. Ooh, and another death.
Yeah, very unfortunate for the red team here. Blue team looking like they're going to take this game number 3. No more monkeying around with these fun characters.
No,
these characters mean business.
Yeah, they're using the stock advantage to their best, getting red team off the stage and just edge guarding them very, very effectively.
Ooh, the forward smash. All right, so both the red team down to their final stocks. Blue team looking in pretty good shape to take game number 3.
And EarlOfM looking ready with those F smashes to find rolls and just anything to punish.
Dr. Mario is sitting with 94 damage. Not going to be able to take too much punishment before he dies. Oh,
that was a great
up smash. And of course, as I say that, Dr. Mario drops the stock.
This is another 4 stocks to 1 Pac-Man. This is looking rough for Swag.
Now we got Pickles the Pac-Man here feeling for himself. He's just trying to feed his family, bro. They need some oranges. His daughter's sick at home. Ooh,
oh man.
You're not going home, you're going to the Blossom. I mean, you get hit with another one of those dares in the next match in the set, you actually will be going home.
After that first game, EarlOfM was tired of all the planking, just knows when that invincibility is going to run out, and you are going to die for it. And there it is. The real mains coming out. The original Spam Him team.
Fierce, man.
And we'll see. Back to Smash. We'll get those everything in together, have the opponents hit themselves. We'll see what Awagi's adjustments are.
I think they just adjusted their projectiles. So instead of medicine and fruit, they get bombs and lemons.
And significantly better recoveries overall.
Oh, yeah.
Because we saw Doc lose quite a few stocks, just not quite able to make it.
The bomb. They get punished for the missed grab there. And that's looking like a way more even game here at the beginning as opposed to the last one that we just watched. Oh, man.
So off the top.
Oh, gosh. Sent that man to Kansas, bro. He definitely did not know how to deal with tornadoes. Turned Fox into Toto right there. Ooh, right, with the Zaire. Ooh.
And yet he's still only 50% on him. He is looking real healthy.
Yeah.
And it looks like SNooFL wants some revenge for that off-the-top kill on Swag.
All right. And there's out of shield. The dancing blade's going. Okay, I see you.
Not taking the stock quite yet, but allowing the 2-for-1 on Yeti.
All right, that was pretty smooth there by Yeti. The air dodge into his opponent, so he takes that bomb. You don't waste any resources here. That back throw is going to kill.
Oh, an untechable.
All right, but he's going to make it back to the stage. Then after hitting him with the bomb, we didn't even worry about Fox. He's like, I need to make sure my teammate makes it back to the stage.
Very smart awareness by
Yeti. Fox, we can kill him anytime, dude. Like, we've been playing with this boy.
And another stock gone from blue team. There's still 6 stocks left on red team.
The triple up smash.
Oh, and the infinite started.
Wow. I think maybe Yeti should pick up Game & Watch,
And
bro.
the tornado is saving Yeti. Whoa. Oh, man. This is absurd.
Can't remember the last time I heard a little kid scream so much. I feel like I was at a 6-year-old's birthday party.
Oh, gets on the platform, gets the up tilt. That's another Lucina stock gone. Was that like 4 up smashes in a row out of Yeti?
he's just yelling.
He heard you say, you want more children screaming? I got you, bro.
Ooh, read the roll, the forward smash.
This is a 5 stocks. This is the biggest lead we have seen. There's been 2 4 stocks, but
gosh. 5 stocks on the red team. If you're looking to invest.
And that just kind of feels so demoralizing as Lucina. Like, you just took a stock. There's still 4 more to go.
It's like, what were you doing? You got to ask your homeboy what happened.
There it is.
Dag.
Waited for that air dodge, getting the back air. Just overwhelming. I don't think they had time to breathe, let alone play the game with Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U.
That was silly.
And you can see the smirk on Awagi's face. Like, yeah, I guess it was about time we did that. Back to Doc and Pac-Man in a Game 5, best of 5. with the counter pick against them. This is going to be, that's some bravery. This is, they
well,
have
maybe
confidence.
it was the stage that made him want to go there.
Could be. We have Town and City looking for either of these teams just to pull away. But after such a strong start out of Awagi with the Mega Man Toon Link, hard to see why they'd go back.
All right, Dancing Blade once again getting interrupted by Yeti. We just seem to have the answer for Dancing Blade with Dr. Mario. It's crazy.
Yeah. And SNooFL putting the work in on Yeti right now.
That forward smash. We have a bit of friendly fire here. And I actually really like what Red Team has done. So they did not only just go Pac-Man, but they also went back to Dr. Mario as well. After that game number 4, it was very demoralizing. It hurt their soul, like, you know, as players, like, man, like, they went their regular characters and they just beat the mess out of us. So while they're mentally down, they went back to the fun team of Pac-Man and Dr. Mario. And as we see here, a very close game. Not looking like that game number 3 that we saw where blue team was running away with it.
You're right, the mental damage really takes its toll.
Oh, the down smash. Yeti there for the coverage.
Yeti's still trying to edge guard SNooFL
He
all
said,
the way down there.
One of y'all gonna die, bro.
I have this down B, and
Try
I know how to
me.
use it. That being said, blue team's starting to regain it. They have the stock lead. EarlOfM looking a little unhealthy, but still there.
Dang. Dr. Mario coming through with the PhD. Pretty big dare. No, everyone's like, oh my gosh, what's he gonna say there? Esports! Ooh, the dare into the grab.
And Red Team getting back stage control, trying to fight their way into taking this next stock. Blue on the roll was so close.
Yeah, both of these characters just dancing around Fox. All right, got the fair. Blue team, you know, getting a little bit of that stage control back that we've seen in previous games from these guys. But it looks like right now Red Team is, you know, they're okay with just, you know, hugging the edge of the stage. Ooh, and the forward smash. Either one of these guys are going to die.
EarlOfM, great job of stock tanking right now. He's the only one looking healthy.
Ooh, the get-up attack. All right, I think we get a forward throw to back air. Not going to get a kill, but there's some pretty solid damage. And we have a dead Fox. Red Team taking the lead.
And that up B almost closing out.
Almost killing.
How are these techs even happening?
Man, these are top-level Pac-Man and Dr. Mario players. They don't miss techs. Ooh.
Every time I see Yeti get hit out there, I expect him not to be able to make it back, but the mash is real.
All right, and the fair from Lucina is finally going to take out Dr. Mario. And then the same thing with Pac-Man there, I guess.
And EarlOfM, the only one with 2 stocks, holding blue team up just a little bit higher.
Now this comes down to one of those very interesting situations. If you want to try to take EarlOfM's stock to where the Fox can't share stock, or do you want to try,
And importantly, SNooFL's.
Yeah. Yeah, SNooFL. So okay, the share stock situation to where now he's dead, and it's just like, bruh.
And this is where I think that mental damage that you said early on came into play. It was the immediate loss of stock.
And it's like, bro, they literally went back to this team.
Oh no! Laddering off the top with the
We'll send you back to Chicago on a body box, bro. Ooh, man. Hey, he got the white glove treatment up there. Oh no! Get that man the hands.
Just took that momentum and went with it.
Gosh.
That was a treat to see, really.
That actually really was. Dr. Mario and Pac-Man, and that should put them in winners finals, right?
Yes, sir. It's going to be Awagi and Danereich Nameless in winners finals. Minnesota winners finals.
Minnesota.
The Invaders.
Protecting their homeland today. I'm like, hey, Chicago. This is doubles. We'll show you how to do it here.
Chicago and Wisconsin, because that was another winner semi set. They both have to fight their way through losers' quarters to try to bring it back.